We are in the jungle. We know we are in the jungle because we can hear the cacophony of sound, the chirping, the tweeting, the cracking, the creaking of the woodlands. A dense woodlands full of life, full of death, full of struggle and pain and love. There is a proboscis monkey with its giant nose, and it is sitting on a branch, and it is overlooking its territory, overlooking its home. But there is something that does not belong here, creeping and winding its way through the jungle foliage. It is a group of men, humans. Can hear their voices, their babbling, and it is concerned at first. Others have come before to take away the secrets of the jungle, to take away friends and family, to bring destruction, but these do not sound like those voices. There have been others still, those who came with flashing lights and bright eyes and a slow perspective, watching caterpillars for hours, even something the proboscis monkey would consider beneath him. But these were not those humans. They were something else. They moved with a different purpose. The monkey began to lose interest, and he gazed up into the sky because he could feel the change on the wind. He could smell the rain coming towards them, and he knew that it would be a difficult night. There would be danger tonight, and off on the horizon he could see dark clouds brimming, and he could see the distant flash of lightning, though he could not yet hear the sound. It's not far, is it? Says a man, wiping sweat from his brow and flicking it onto the dirty floor below. No, says a woman. We're very close. Can't you feel it? This is why you're the guide, he says with a smile, but it is a nervous smile. He is scared. She can almost smell his fear, and she thinks to say, don't be afraid, or they can smell your fear too, but she knows that will just drive him further over the edge, and so she is quiet. The babe is quiet too. The babe swaddled in the blankets that he holds. Its eyes, its bright eyes, gazing up into the foliage of the jungle and watching each thing as though it was a fireworks display, an amazing variety of life, sound, and movement, more than any toddler could wish for. There, in the darkness, is another creature watching this bizarre procession. It is a woman in dark skin and short hair. She has markings across her face, and she has a wooden spear in hand. She is crouched low so as to not be seen, and she watches their progression and creeps along slowly, keeping pace. The storm is coming closer now, and they can feel that they're nearing their destination, when a sudden crack! The tree splits in the thunder. Just moments later, lightning strikes the ground, fire ablaze. And the forest is lit up. Though the sun is now waning, the bright flames cast shadow through the trees across the faces of the travelers. It is then, with the sudden strike, they spot the woman on the side. She is standing now, and she comes closer to the two. She says. The man is startled, and he does not know what to do. He raises his hands, but the woman gently puts a hand on his shoulder. Don't worry, she says. She doesn't mean to harm us. Ding-bong! Bong! Dare! She says. The woman with the spear eyes her cautiously as though she had just told an inappropriate joke. Stabs her spear in the ground and nods her head. She starts to chant. The man is even more weirded out now. His sweat from anxiety and the heat and the fire. Shouldn't we leave, he says. Isn't this dangerous? The woman, once again, stand your ground. You did not come this far to turn away. And he realizes that she's right, that he had not come this far to turn away, and he looks down to the babe in his arms, and he knows that he must go forward even though he is so frightened, he is so afraid of what might happen next. And the fire is growing now around them. In fact, it's encircling them. He doesn't know how they'll get out, and everyone seems so calm about all of this, and he's about to explode when a man comes through the fire. A man in a brimmed hat. He too has swarthy skin, but not of a native. He looks like someone who's been here for much too long, someone who's lived so long in the jungle that he has become a part of the jungle. And even his hat, something so out of place in a world full of natural things, appears as gently as a leaf. The man reaches down into the dirt, red dirt, and he pulls it up. He blows, and the dirt rises and sparkles in the firelight, and he can see it swirling, and the man knows. He knows what he must do next, and he steps into the swirling dust. The woman still chanting. And he breathes in, he almost chokes because he can... and he breathes out again. And what he breathes out is a mist, a red mist, but it is not a mist of dirt. It is the mist of his life's water, his blood. And it sort of streams down through the air and falls gently on the child's forehead. It kind of reaches up and grabs at the mist as it falls towards it. And its eyes close. And the world is storming now. The storm is directly over them, and they can hear nothing but rushing wind, the chanting of the woman, and the raging and crackling of a fire. And then a seed falls down to the ground and splits apart in the flames below. And from where it was, a tree grows in the flames, and it does not catch a fire. In fact, it seems more alive in this fire than it could ever have been otherwise. And the man, he takes the babe, and he walks towards the tree, and he walks through the tree, and disappears inside.